So, welcome back to MG Sports TV, people. Thank you very much for joining me again for another program. So, we're going to speak about two topics: the Prime Minister's comments surrounding the Reggae Boyz, and also the aspect or the topic of Leon Bailey on DWR, which is Dujan Whisper Richards, in the National Stadium whilst the Reggae Boyz are out in battle. Two interesting topics, I have to say. So, but before I get into the topic, I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button as well to share the content, let it spread. And also, you can also support us by buying us a coffee. The link is in the description and also in the comment section. Would thoroughly appreciate it if you most definitely do so. We're going to touch on first the Prime Minister's comment. So let me read it. I think sometimes in life you have to sit back and let things unfold in front of your eyes so you can get a better understanding of what's really happening, what's the situation. And I find this one very, very interesting. One, for example, Olivia Babsy Grange, Honorable Olivia Babsy Grange, was at the National Stadium when the Reggae Boyz were playing the game. Notably, you'd understand that the sun, well, there was no sun at point in time, but we got a little bit of showers. And I think that kind of saved the entirety of the situation. The cloudy skies and the bit of showers that we got kind of saved the day, basically. Now, I wonder how she felt when she was at the stadium and knowing that she was one of the main reasons why the game was being played at that particular time. No apology from her, no level of remorse. Nothing for us, you can say, boy, at least she understands the situation. Nothing at all. But she's there representing, shaking hands with the delegates and all those type of things, which is customary and out of respect to the appointed position that she holds in Parliament. I don't want. I try my best to formulate this as best as possible so I don't come across disrespectful, because I will never want to do that. I will never want to sound that way. But I do think, me personally, I find it a bit distasteful. And let me tell you the reason why I find it distasteful. Now, if it was the hot sun, where I mean blazing hot sun, and she would have sit there in her grandstand under the shelter, and the supporters in the bleachers in the hot sun, burning with no shelter, I wonder if she would really look at it and had some level of remorse towards those persons who would have paid their money. Yes, they would have paid their money, and would be sitting in the hot sun based off a decision or an action that went bad on her side. How is that so? One, she was one over the weekend that came out publicly and said that, you know what, light bulbs are good, stadium will be good. That was not the case. I would make me lean into how it affects the Prime Minister. Yeah, I'm kind of straight away from, but I lead into it. Light bulbs are good, stadium will be good. Lo and behold, on the day or before the day, JFF have to make some drastic changes at the last moment to ensure that the game continues and they don't get a major fine, or maybe even possible, we don't know, we're unsure as yet, they still might see the fine from FIFA or CONCACAF surrounding the time, the change of time. But there's no remorse for her. And she was at the game, enjoying her time. Nothing wrong with that. But I wonder if she don't feel away. Don't feel away. What if it's sunny hot and a boil and people have in a boiling song versus if you had fulfilled your commitment with IPP in my apologies, IPL in sorting out the stadium lighting so that we can have a proper situation in regards to fans at the right time, fans coming in, Lee can get leave work in time, the boys can get the required support that they need. Now, I see the Prime Minister coming out, and let me read what the Prime Minister said. Congratulations on a well-earned 1-0 victory over the Dominican Republic in today's game at the National Stadium. Let's keep the momentum going. Now, with all that was happening, the Prime Minister sit quietly because none of it affect him. You know what happened now? The Reggae Boyz get a victory. Now, everyone in power is coming out and talking. Yeah, Reggae Boyz. Yeah, this, yeah, that, rated. It's quite similar to when, remember when the Reggae Boyz wanted to have fans at the stadium just after a little bit outside of the COVID time. Wanted to have fans in the stadium and it was turned down by the same hierarchy structure, including the Prime Minister. And a week later, approve for the track and field meet by the same structure, including the Prime Minister. But guess what? All is forgotten. No one remember that. I don't. I do not. I do not forget these things. I move on, but I do not forget these things. So there's so much hypocrisy that is going on right now. When things are going good, all of these persons coming out and giving all these praises. But when these teams or these the Reggae Boyz need support in many different areas, everyone is a hush and keeping quiet and watching what's happening. Let the ship sink during the hard times. But when time is good, let's come out and cheer and make noise and bolster our outlook. Let the people see that we're here supporting. But when time is there for you to take action, keep quiet and hide. Same for the Honorable Babsy. Same for the Prime Minister. Honorable Babsy Grange. Same for the Prime Minister. Hypocrisy, I have to say. Hypocrisy. Remember when the Reggae girls were going on well, really, really good extremely well in the World Cup? And all of the ministers them have come out, all of these hierarchy structures have come out and say, yes, Reggae girls, this, rated, that, rated, in the World Cup. It's September when the Reggae girls have their game, and they lost the game. No one came out and said anything. A well-fought victory, none of them. I remember. I don't keep a grudge, but I don't forget. Show you people. Show you. Now, let's move on to the next topic. Lee and Bailey and Whisper in the stands. I wonder how them feel if you see the game I play. You know, I'm fine. You are gone. Whisper has an injury. And Lee and Bailey is okay to play. And many persons that ask me, say, why, when we think about it, in my view, both of them are where they want to be. In the sense, watching the game. If that's the case, that's what they want to do. They want to go in the trenches and fight with the guys. They can do it. But they opted to not do so. So they want to sit in the stands, photo shoot and hand smile with the media whilst the other guys out on the pitch play. For me personally, I really don't care. I was enjoying the performance of the night by the players who were geared up in the colors, ready to represent. That's what I was happy about. So many persons ask about it. May I be honest, I don't really want to touch on it. I just want to say I'm more interested in what's happening on the pitch and the players who are on the jersey right now. They are where they want to be, in the stands. And that is totally fine. You go on, people, big up on yourself, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Tell us what you think in the comment section. And I'll see you guys again until next time. Like, share, subscribe, buy us a coffee if you can. Link in the description also in the comment section. Have a wonderful day, people. God bless. Boom.